should make me so super high. I'll probably fall off. Yeah, as everybody probably see the description of the title, I just say Blam-Dem, right? So everybody on the TikTok know who Blam-Dem is. YouTube probably know who Blam-Dem is now, right? Yeah, but you know, in our real life, you know some people are kind of close to the six, are the people that know squash people, let me see. See, so that's why we're in a program with them. But due to the controversial things that goes on with the affairs of this 6 months mafia or gang or label over them, I don't know them rather for be spoken of. But you know, in real life though, like literally, I can just walk 50 feet. See, from which part of that? 50 feet. I'm like, running up Blam-Dem people. You understand what I'm saying? Aye. So before me know say I Blam-Dem people, one of Blam-Dem people, them know Blam-Dem and them and they understand what I'm saying? Before me know that now. See, they may call me and I try. Come in know people hear about me from our boat when they come down to the Exodus, see? People hearing about me all over with that, so niggas pulled up on me for, you know what I mean? So a couple of Blam-Dem people and like, yo, you know, say, well, 6 squash people, right? Pull up on me and I say, yeah man, you know what I mean? I said, you know, that they close to squash people, like a couple squash right hand niggas. So I'm like, oh, these niggas big hitters. So I'm like, damn, how the fuck this? So they like, yeah, we could plug you into some shit, right? So I'm like, all right, I go to the meeting, I'm hearing what they're saying. Well, recently I was chilling with the nigga and the niggas like, yo, you know, so the boy Blam-Dem an informer. I mean, I say, yeah, what do you mean by that? It's just a TikTok or a YouTube thing, right? Yeah, what up, massive? Big up yourself. I'm talking about this TikToker, this vlogger named Blam-Dem. He's from Jamaica and he's stirring up a whole lot of shit, but I know these real niggas in real life that's close to the superstar or the star named Squash from the 6 gang in Jamaica type shit. So I'm about to address some shit that the nigga told me straight on, like, yeah, like fuck that nigga, he an informer and he down low. He ain't never said that he ain't a bad man or a gangster. He said that nigga's an informer and he down low. You see what I'm saying? Because all of the shit that he talking online, like it's real life shit that he's talking online. So he's saying that Blam-Dem is an informer and a down low nigga, and he know this nigga in real life. Now this man, I ain't tripping on this nigga because this nigga was, let's say, low key a beast. He done did time for you know what I'm saying? He done did something and he really about that. You know what I'm saying? So, but he close to squash people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? The world is a small place. You know what I mean? So he's close to squash people. Go tag squash people in this shit. Or Blam-Dem or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, keyword Blam-Dem, squash. You know what I'm saying? All that six mafia or whatever from Jamaica. Go tag all them niggas in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they like, you find all these people and tag them in this shit. I don't know how to do all that shit, but go find them and tag them in this bitch. Like, look, you can see I got like a $3,000 camera right there. I got a i9 Mac right there. I got an Apollo interface right there. Brand new, all this shit brand new. I just didn't get to that part of setting up and really getting into this type shit yet. So I'm using this little cheap ass iPhone that I have to move around in the streets, you feel me? So like, bear with me and shit like that. All the day ones, that's just comment something if you're day one type shit, you know what I mean? But they saying that this nigga Blam-Dem is an informer, for real, because most of the shit he talking about on TikTok and most of the shit he talking about on the YouTube is real life shit. But I know these niggas right now, I could walk 50 feet like I tell you. and I'm running these niggas right now. You know what I'm saying? So they called me for a meet, like, we want to plug you in, like, because they heard, like, people hear about you with whatever you're affiliated with in life. You know what I'm saying? So they hit me up, like, yeah, we got this shit, we want you to get involved with. So I went to talk to them and whatnot, and then that shit happened. But I told them, like, I didn't want to fuck with them because squash has, like, all kinds of foolish controversy going on and shit like that. I didn't want to fuck with the game like that with them. You know what I'm saying? But, like, we was having a conversation the other day, and he like, yeah, that nigga Squash, he really saying real shit that, I mean, that nigga Blam-Dem saying real shit that really happened, and Blam-Dem really will blow at you, you know what I'm saying? But he also low down. So he saying that the nigga will blow at you, but he low down in the closet, and he a Jamaican bad man, and he an informer because everything he's saying on the YouTube and online is in real life. I guess I gotta get my other phone and watch my live to see what y'all saying, cause I can't see. I be high as a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Real talk. I can't see too much. I can. Yo, what's good, everybody? You know what I'm saying? Share this, like, subscribe, tag the people I'm talking about. Squash, this reggae dancehall star from Jamaica that's in the federal custody right now. Tag his channel or his pages or whatever. Let him know a nigga talking about him. You know what I'm saying? Because a nigga Blam-Dem, they saying that this nigga infam, you know what I'm saying? And there's some real gangsters I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? These are gangsters that don't even want to be seen because, they're real involved in some shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, they saying, like, Blam-Dem is saying shit like it ain't about the clout. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than the clout for this nigga because this nigga got the money and know the way how to get to the chapping. You know what I'm saying? But he talking bad man things where bad man don't want in business talk like that. So he putting a lot of niggas in jeopardy type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they saying that when he was in the US before, that his stepdaddy or something or uncle was having some type of relations with him and shit like that. So he like trying to say Blam-Dem is down low and shit. But he's some real bad man and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? And I was trying to, like, I don't know how the fuck this nigga came up, but this nigga knows squash people personally. You see what I'm saying? Like, this ain't something that I'm just saying. He knows squash people personally. And these niggas heard about my, you know what I mean? So they was like, yo, fuck that. We want to get this nigga on board. So, like, they had a meeting with me type shit. But then, like, I'm like, I ain't fucking with it because y'all niggas got all kind of controversies with niggas. You down in Florida, you don't even know how the US flow you on now, and niggas get down for real. And you bringing the same shit there here and don't understand how the flow is gonna be. So I ain't even trying to get caught up in no Rico, so I ain't getting involved with that, but me and the nigga got real cool though. So the nigga like, you know what I mean? The nigga like, I'm a boss, he a boss. So he really be low key, but I'm a boss. And I be moving around sometimes. You see what I'm saying? But he really be low key, like I'm low key right now. You know what I'm saying? The same way I really be. This is where I'm just chilling, falling back, not being seen. You know what I'm saying? So he like squashing and involved in shit. But Blam-Dem is talking too much real shit about it. Shut what? Comfortable. What you don't regret. I don't know what you're talking about, no bad man. Let me tell you this though. Let me tell you this. I'm smoking herbs that are. But I don't know what you're talking about, me I gonna regret. And before me show you to me, make sure me read what your blood clot say in the so I can check that say. I can't see it. My head am so blurry, I can't see nothing. You see it? Subscribe, trust you. You won't regret. Chat. Okay, blessed love and grace, yo. Come, like I said, I thought this thing was trying to tell me like keep talking, I regret. Let me tell you something, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Let me tell you something about me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that before the sign of Maroon code, they saying the BMF code. BMF took it from Maroons. You understand me, nigga? Now go research none of the Maroons. You don't come at me like that, but I appreciate what you're saying. I thought you were saying something else. You know what I'm saying? Because I was about to say, nah. You see what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck with how much millions and sticks a nigga got. You see, the solar plex can be congested. You see what I'm saying? So a nigga can't push me, nah, nigga. But I appreciate that for real though. Yeah, you won't regret that. Subscribe for real. Cause I'm just beginning. This is my second day or third day talking this shit on here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really like a little nervous, but not really nervous. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little nervous because I could really get into it, but I'm a little nervous of how it might come off to people. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't give a fuck at all. You know what I'm saying? So just gotta be humble about it in my own way. But Blam-Dem, real gangster said that yo, you're informed of that. Like the things in where you are talk about the man them, really too real for you to talk like that online. Seeing so Blam-Dem, I make you know I said the man them have an animosity for you away. So this ain't about clout. You might say you get rich now, you get the attention and the fame now, and you with Nicki Minaj, but you might have some hidden people out there. I ain't your enemy. I'm not a part of it. I'm just trying to practice to become this YouTuber. You feel what I'm saying? But I ain't the enemy. I ain't a part of it. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I know niggas, and niggas know niggas, and people know people, nigga. And they saying that niggas like, nah, you can't even listen to that nigga shit right here because that nigga. And I'm like, what? That nigga just YouTubing, right? Nah, the nigga talking real shit that really happened. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? But I was about to. I had a good money play with these motherfuckers, man. Ain't Blam-Dem. Talking about squash people. You know what I'm saying? Not squash, but squash people. Because niggas know niggas that know niggas, right? So, like, it was a good money play, but with y'all niggas moving so loose and shit, niggas, you can't focus on being a gangster and a killer and getting money. And which one of it you gonna sustain? Which one you gonna be successful in? That nigga, pick your lane and stay the fuck in it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you bugging the fuck out. You ready to die for the VVS, but not die for the real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why Chronic Law dropped that song, you know what I'm saying? Hometown. You know what I mean? Go check out Chronic Law Hometown shit, yo. It's a dancehall artist from Jamaica, nigga real dark. You feel what I'm saying? Trap shit, nigga real dark. You know what I'm saying? But Blam-Dem, they saying that your shit, you're saying too much, but it's crazy because you got the endorsement of Nicki Minaj now. Nicki Minaj giving you bank and like, you know, endorsements and shit like that. So like it's crazy as hell how far you got with that. But congratulations, but it's crazy how like the people that's not there with you, how they talking. And I'm like, damn, I'm around these niggas and I'm hearing this shit. And they saying that the nigga will blow at a motherfucker because he gangster with them. He was with all of them. And he shift off from the gang. You feel what I'm saying? And started talking that shit online and exposing niggas' real business in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand how these niggas gangsters, they'll blow at you, but these Jamaican niggas that be coming up on these pages and shit in these channels, all they talk about is trying to solve a fucking crime against another nigga when they ain't the one who commit the shit. Like these niggas coming up with evidence and calling up witnesses and getting information and they putting it out on their page. You get what I'm saying? This nigga gangster, but he always talking about the police should go arrest somebody. You feel me? The nigga gangster, but he always say the police should go arrest somebody. And whenever like you like a nigga, you're a gunman. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't like a nigga, you talk about their crimes and say the police should arrest them that they're criminals. But he a criminal himself. He was with the gang. So why you shift up like that? You see what I'm saying? That shit type crazy. And I'm just saying this allegedly, bro. You dig? Yeah, allegedly. I'm just saying this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking to real people, so whatever the real people say to me that know me is, I can at least believe it. You see what I'm saying? And that nigga down the street, he ain't nothing to play with. And I know that because I ain't nothing to play with, and that's why we fuck with each other like that. You see what I'm saying? Type shit. And he know all the niggas from Montego Bay and all that, and he closer to the squash gang. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the gang should go over there or whatever, but he closer to the squash gang people. And he's saying Blam-Dem was a part of that shit, and Blam-Dem went and switched up the shit and started talking that shit on the TikTok and anything like that, revealing niggas' business and shit. So I'm just letting you know, Blam-Dem in real life, though. You know what I'm saying? In real life, the money come, but then come adversaries, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because the niggas wanna touch you over that shit. They wanna like burn you up. You know what I'm saying? Put these bacon up in your shit. That's they for real about it too, nigga. Like, so you definitely gotta move like that. You gotta move like that. I know you with Nicki Minaj and all that shit, but like, you know what I mean? Fuck, like, you see what happened to Sauce Walk and Say So P, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, one living, right? Because we're supposed to be for gonna get it no matter who you got in the background. And that's just how this real satanic shit go. You feel what I'm saying, my nigga? You getting money from the app, you gonna pay the piper. And fuck around, nigga. You think you gonna come off the block and out the trenches and get on the app and then it's all good, nigga? This is forever. You gotta listen to DMX shit. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Demon. Blood in. They ain't never gonna let you go them demons, my nigga. So you can't call Cree now because these niggas that I'm talking to, they on that type time. They didn't type demons. And they know I ain't like that. They like that. You feel what I'm saying? And they like that fuck Blam-Dem. You see me, I said them boy that Batman. And I saw them attacking. And I said them boy that Informer and Batman. You see, straight. And I said them uncle used to do things to Blam-Dem. His uncle, Blam-Dem uncle used to do something to him. You see what I'm saying? And things like that. You see it? I'm just saying Blam-Dem, the world is a small place, but nonetheless I speak. When I mean no harm or nothing. You see me, I say I'm just becoming a YouTuber. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't really give a fuck because like it's freedom of speech, bitch. Okay? Freedom of speech, nigga. This is the US. So I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Like I'm from Jamaica but I grew up here also, you feel what I'm saying? So like I got a lot of niggas here. I'm from Jamaica for sure. And locked in, but I grew up here in my Jersey, nigga. And I moved from Jersey to the West Coast all over all the time. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say what I want to say and do what the fuck I want to do, and you do what you want to do about it. But send me some money. NDEtv9 for the Cash App. You feel me? NDEradio@gmail.com for the PayPal. NJY's Lifeline for the Venmo. So send me some money, people, and Blam-Dem. Send me some money. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm keeping your head up, bitch. They got them rifles aiming at you. You don't even see them yet because they're not physically around you yet. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. So Nikki, you know what I'm saying? Nikki, like we love you, Nikki. You see what I'm saying? So like we know you gangster, and Queensbridge got you no matter what. You feel what I'm saying? And you from Trinidad and all that. You got a lot of shotters in Jamaica and everywhere too. So ain't nobody playing with you. But you know what I'm saying? And you gangster blood, or at least you affiliated with it, or at least you got people in that lane. You know what I mean? If they saying the nigga is saying about things that really happen, real cases, and he's calling down the police and saying niggas are criminals, he's doing it live on the app all the time, right? And saying that they should be arrested, but he in the street, he be showing the motherfucking you know what I mean? He be showing that extended. You know what I'm saying? The extended and shit. Like, he be showing that shit at the time, the butt of the shit, right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, you in the shit. So why would you want the police to go arrest this nigga for the shit that he did? Because now you living good and you out of the way. So now this is how you get them out the way. That's some crazy shit if you ask me, dog. I would just enjoy the money and keep it pushing. And be glad that I'm alive and say, fuck them niggas. I'll find a way to turn them into money. You feel what I'm saying? Before I tell the law enforcement they should go get them because they're criminals like that. You know what I'm saying? When I used to run with these niggas like that and do the same thing, that's fucked up. That's crazy, you know? But this is allegedly. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody tagged Blam-Dem with squash people. Some Jamaican media, something. Tag them in this shit. You know what I mean? Let them know. Like, yeah, this crazy nigga talking about Blam-Dem. You know what I'm saying? Go tag all of them. Squash, you know what I'm saying? 6, go tag his mom. Go tag Blam-Dem. You know what I'm saying? Nicki if you want to. Nicki Minaj if you want to. All of them. I'm talking shit about the whole shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, how the fuck you gonna be a gangster like that, my nigga? And I hear it on the app myself. Oh, they're my criminal. They're my whole dirty criminal. Police, we gonna kill them. Police, we gonna get them. Nah, nigga, hear me out, man. Hear me out, man. I don't agree with that part. And see, these niggas, fuck on. Like, they in my reality. I don't know who you are, but if they good like that, so, and then as soon as they they know you and they're like, nah, fuck him. And it's like, wait, that means they really got you as a target, nigga. You feel me? They got you as a motherfucking target. And they got squash as a target, like for real as a target. You dig what I'm saying? And you can't fuck around going down to Florida with the good old boy states and shit like that. Nigga fucking around, they gonna cook your ass or turn you into a fucking snitch. You know what I'm saying? Who thinks squash gonna take 25, 30 years in American prison? Y'all think he gonna tell or he gonna make work out a deal and tell on other people? What do y'all think? Good. Yeah, they say Blam-Dem would blow the nigga. He was blowing at niggas in this with six in them, you know what I'm saying? But now he on the TikTok and the YouTube dissing them and talking about all the criminal affairs and putting all these gangsta ass niggas in jeopardy and shit and getting this YouTube money and this motherfucking TikTok money, and he forgetting about where he come from and what he stand for type shit. So that's what the niggas on the street saying, Blam-Dem, you know what I'm saying? And they got reach all the way into Florida and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a small world and shit, so just move right, step carefully, and correct your fucking wrongs out there, you heard? I'm just kidding, Nicki. You ain't gotta send me no money, Nicki Minaj, because you're white. Everybody who you send money to, they say done died and shit. Everybody they say Nicki Minaj done gifted on the app done died and shit. Done been shot and killed. So now, Nicki, you don't gotta send me no money, babe. You could straight like skip me over. I'm just kidding, Nicki. You know what I'm saying? I'm kidding. I fuck with Nicki Minaj like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Nicki music. You know what I'm saying? I understand what Nicki, how Nicki is, because of the character and how her come about to be. And so I fuck with Nicki music, you dig? But Nicki Minaj fucking with Blam-Dem big time. Blam-Dem was in the studios with her and all that shit. That's crazy, nigga, off the TikTok to that. But here I'm trying to show you though. You know what I'm saying? Like, do they agree? Do Nicki Minaj and them agree that you calling on the police on niggas when you ran with the niggas? You saying that they criminals when you're criminal too. You feel what I'm saying? And then you're saying on the app who should go to jail, who should get killed by the police, and all that type of shit. But then you're a gangster like them, doesn't make no sense. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know how y'all niggas move with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So when it suits y'all, you fuck with the police. But when it doesn't suit y'all, it does not. So like, nah, man, fuck out of here. So it's wishy-washy type shit. It's wishy-washy with a lot of like Caribbean niggas. They quick to. The problem is they think they're doing the right thing by speaking to the law about their side of the story. So most of them think they're doing, some of them think they're doing the right things. The ones that I know, they gonna lick it off and get the fuck up out of there. That's the niggas I know, that's the shotters I know. They gonna lick it off and get up out of there. But I do know people who, they'll get into certain situations and they'll want to explain the shit to the police. But Blam-Dem is straight saying that the police should go kill niggas and arrest niggas for criminal affairs that they did. And that shit right there is like, ugh, nigga, fuck out of here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit right there is like, no, nigga, you are tripping. So the niggas down the block like, nah, fuck that nigga. Now, mind you, dog, I'm in Jersey. You in Florida. You took a trip to JA the other day, but you in Florida, Blam-Dem. You dig what I'm saying? These niggas is in Jersey. Squash, close people hit me up. I ain't know these niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Not they just a farmer. right? I ain't know these niggas. Not to just a farmer, right? So they was trying to get me to get down with some shit about some agricultural stuff. And I backed out of it. And then like months later, we chilling and we talking, and they saying that Blam-Dem is on some pussy war shit because him in farm and him a batty man. And him something that he said me, I said, and he dip on the upper call them Babylon pan people. And I said, I'm a criminal I road and I talk about them activities. You're trying to solve the crime. I never seen this shit from crushed bread. You see what I'm saying? From the Naya thing to, with crushed bread and everybody else, they all become detectives. All the bad men became detectives, all the gangsters became detectives immediately. They started solving the crime. You see what I'm saying? Oh, him, it's him. No, man, that pussy, they do it. And everybody started pointing the fingers. Boom, 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 boom. But they all gangsters. Some of them start showing their rifles way before that moment. But when the pressure came down and the world came down on them, they started saying, hell no, it's him. See, I got evidence to show you that it would more off be him. Crushed bread, enough of the Naya gang people, them, the one Naya gang people, them, Bumbuckler, enough of them in the situation start point at each other. You see it. Leonard start point at that crushed bread, I point at Leonard. This person pointing at Naya family pointing at another group of people. L.A. Lewis pointing at this person. You see me, I said the Obi point back by L.A. Lewis. I mean, I said with the bumbuckler at this, my youth. Yeah. You see, big up yourself, L.A. Lewis. You see me, I said 7 King, 7 bars, so I go on. Big up yourself, see? But man, I say, you notice how they all become detectives? Most of the gangster Jamaican niggas that you see online and shit, they start solving the crime, not just like excluding themselves and chilling. They start solving the steps of the crime, what makes it not them, but make it this particular person or that particular group. Own a gangster do them type of thing. You can't be no bad man and do that type of shit. You see me, I say, not for only need to go into the international world to know how certain coding of things are really exercised. If you were in Brooklyn with that shit, nigga, they'll splatter you in the chest. If you was in LA with that type of shit, they'll bust you. New Jersey, they'll do you. Like, you say you can't solve the crime. But you niggas say you're Jamaican gangsters and this and the third, but you're on the apps solving the fucking crime. Just to exclude yourself, you point at the next people, literally. Blam-Dem, do it. It's a man say crush bread, do it. Lena, do it. All who they say that are dance, do it, and this, that, and the third. It's a man say, if Mr. Vegas and somebody get into a fight online, they're gonna start pointing at each other's like fault in certain things. So you can see like under pressure, a lot of people gonna fold up. They gonna fold up. It's human nature to save themselves. Most people. You see what I'm saying? You have to have a supernatural thing about you to consider others. It's called empathy. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people lack that shit. You see what I'm saying? So maybe Blam-Dem lack empathy for himself because he's calling down a world of killers, a world of this on himself for for a couple $100,000, bro. You for real? If you buy a house and property, you paying to that shit, nigga, that's like 2-3 years worth of like, I'm okay. I mean, in at least in New Jersey, bitch, that's a few years of I'm okay. All right. So you're gonna do that for that money and to be around Nicki Minaj and shit like that? And Nicki, you gangster, you with Queens. How the fuck Blam-Dem is gonna be able to say that nigga's a criminal and police should kill him and police should lock him up and this and the third. But at the same time he's saying if them niggas come around, come for me, come get me, I'm a blow at you. He's saying that to squashing them, but he's also telling the police how to solve squashing them crimes that they've committed and how much they're criminals. He's saying that World Dog is a criminal. And he's saying, but he's saying this on a public app. You know, and he's doing it for the clout and he's getting gifted for this shit. But he a gangster. Come on, Blam-Dem, that's not how it works. You get what I'm saying? Like how niggas gonna be able to trust to do shit with you and 5 years later you're not selling them out because you got caught up with a strap you wasn't supposed to have. You know what I'm saying? How they gonna know that? It's just I'm showing you. A lot of them they just like grew up in cruelty and and was open to violence shit too early, and some of them have mental illnesses and shit, because there's no way they can like be in a true reality, mirroring themselves and seeing what the fuck they're creating. Blam-Dem, the shit is hypocritical as fuck. You see what I'm saying? The man down the street and them gangs down the street, they don't fuck with you. They know y'all personally. They know you personally, right? Because they're saying, bro, you're informer, and then you low down gay type shit. Like, I don't know if that's true. I'm just telling you what they're saying. Allegedly, right? You low down gay. You're a gangster. You're blood a nigga. But you're on TikTok and you're on YouTube and the Facebooks and all of that shit and IG, saying that all these other gangsters are criminals and they need to be caught by the police. Then you're saying the type of shit when one night again got killed. All niggas is like, oh yeah, this one did it, this one did it, and the police are gonna come for them. The police are gonna know this. Why? Why? If you're really killers like that, my nigga, like you shouldn't, you're not allowed to do that. So the Monday frightened and they made both so they're petrified, because how can they really get bodies and chill if they really like that? If they get bodies with you and the oppositions run down on them one day, don't you think they're gonna be like, yeah, I was with Trevor? Before they get their heads splattered, they're gonna make sure you carry some weight with that shit too. You know what I'm saying? So you can't fuck with niggas like that. Certain niggas don't fuck with niggas like that, because you can't be running with them niggas and then turn around and snake the niggas because you want to make it independently, bro. Or because you're scared of your life and they're too much for you. Then niggas shift off, go somewhere where they can't reach you. You see what I'm saying? But chill. Don't say the personal shit, the real activities that happened and is happening, nigga. What are you done? You slow a little bit? Because you have to be. And then I'm wondering, is it because you got this thing that you're funny, like you come off funny, you're kind of entertaining, so Nicki Minaj kind of pulled to you. You see what I'm saying? And she did pull to Busset also, but she pulled to Blam-Dem, and now Blam-Dem in Queens, all over with her, this and the third, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like, but somebody tricking you, bro, because I listened to it for myself, and I'm like, wait, didn't he just say that nigga criminal, he should be caught by the police and killed by the police, and he's saying all the things this nigga did and his gang did, but then he's saying that he a gangster, and when he see these niggas, he's blowing at these niggas. You get what I'm saying? And then he's talking like what his mother would say, cussing out somebody else like her child better, but he's the same shit. That's weird as fuck. Blam-Dem, send some money right over to the eye. Seeing NDEtv9 at gmail.com. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, NDE Radio PayPal, you know, at gmail.com for PayPal, and NDEtv9 for Cash App, I meant. You see what I'm saying? And you know Jawai's Lifeline, Venmo, send me some blood clot money. Seeing, cause you're frightened. You're frightened. You understand? Me soon come pan the TikTok match them. Come fuck up the place. You see, right now, I'm just like YouTube. You see what I'm saying? I think YouTube is like one of my favorite apps, so I like YouTube. So I don't really fuck with TikTok, but I'm still fuck with YouTube. You see what I'm saying? But come on YouTube, Blam-Dem. Somebody tag these niggas. Tag Squash people. You know what I'm saying? Tag Six. Tag Blam-Dem. Tag Nicki Minaj. Get this shit to them. You know, like, subscribe, and comment, and share this shit for real. Because they out there in the algorithms, and this shit is real. Nigga, you can't be like that. You in Florida? That's a gun state too. Man, a lot of white girls move to that shit, nigga. You better keep your mouth fucking shut on the app. Start advertising a link or some shit, you dumbass nigga. Start talking about shit that's in the media. Start talking about the ghetto business that these niggas can't deal with you for, bro. You get what I'm saying? You entertaining, but you're also too informational about actual shit that niggas is dealing with in the day, and who is who and where they're at and who's affiliated with them. Come on, man. Interpol is listening, bro. International police is listening. You know the sectors of law enforcement, nigga. Stop fucking playing, bro. Stop playing. Open the gates so niggas can make money with you. You know what I'm saying? But don't be saying all this shit on the app that niggas is gonna be taken away, cause they gonna get you all the money, idiot. You see me? And before you can tell me to suck my mother, my youth, you can't hurt my feelings with that pussy. You see me? I say, just do something, right? But you can't hurt my feelings with that because you what? Babies suck their mother. So when you're not ready for the streets, gangsters in Jamaica used to say, go suck your mother. I mean, go back home. You're not ready for the streets yet. You're all the ones who take it derogatively and move it. But I'm an intelligent man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a decoder. So you can't upset me, nigga. And if you upset me, nigga, come fight me. Come fight me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna beat me, I'm gonna do something else to your ass. I'm gonna do something, but come fight me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say, but I ain't gonna stop talking my shit on the tube. Motherfucker, I'm gonna talk more shit about American celebrities, about myself, nigga, about my personal fucking life. I swear to God, if I had a flare dick one time in my life, I'm gonna tell you all about it. You know what I'm saying? So you could understand a little bit of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that happened. I'm just saying if that I'm gonna flog that bitch. But right now I'm talking about you, Blam-Dem. You see what I'm saying? And squashing the feds. You don't think the feds had an interview with this nigga? You think he more powerful than the feds? You think y'all are? The little group of niggas he got? Nigga? You think with all the law enforcement that's Interpol and the feds, you could like, and immigration all that, like you niggas are fucking slow. Somebody's giving up information, you dumbass nigga. You see? So you know how they got RICOs, you know how the U.S. Marshals go get niggas in Jamaica and bring them back here. You know what I mean, nigga? They ain't gonna deport niggas, they gonna bring niggas from there here to come face crimes. All you niggas that's chapping in the scam shit, they just building all these international Interpol cases and they gonna drag niggas out of their fucking native place and put them in American prisons. You see what I'm saying? It's one world order now, nigga. So if you're a criminal and you're crazy ass niggas like that, you're going to Guatemala, bitch. You're going to El Salvador prisons. You see what I'm saying? The shit is getting real. You gotta check the fuck out. There's no escaping the claws of the fucking beast. So my nigga, you put your shit on the algorithms and it's entertaining. But when you really think about it, you're on there like, right? You're showing them the shit, right? You're showing them the money, you're showing them the VVS's, but my nigga, you're telling the whole world, that nigga killed that nigga. That nigga doing that over there. Blase blah, the police should get him. The police should kill him. That's what you're saying to people. That's how you're coming up on the apps. And everybody just taking it lightly and shit like that. What kind of bad man do that? That's why the man them down the street I say, yo, no man. And that's why I make this vlog right now. Because I talk about real gangster people. When you, them never said that you're not gangster. They never said that you don't do shit. Like, they never said you ain't about that. They never said that. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure. Them just say about him and farmer. And they forget what else them said. But them say them something like, and them thinking like my youth, like. So it leads them to ask why, if Nicki Minaj listening to you on the app and y'all fuck with her, why she ain't ask you questions about that type shit? Cause she got niggas around her that's affiliated with shit, you know what I mean, she might not even know about. You can't have a nigga that might get caught up and he about that, but he's still gonna take a break for himself and forget the team. Those were your team, bro. That was your team. If they went against you, should have went and got another fucking team and hit them the fuck up. But going against them on the app, online, on TikTok, on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube and shit, and talking all that shit, them niggas is kind of right. If you disagree with me, tag this nigga, you know what I mean, tag his whole gang, you know what I'm saying, tag him all, Squash, Six, Blam-Dem, you know what I mean, Nikki, I'm good with you, but I'm wondering how the fuck you question Blam-Dem, like how you want that nigga to go to jail, Blam-Dem? How you want the police to catch him and kill him? I thought you were a gangster. Why the fuck would you be saying it and wanting it and giving the evidence? I'm surprised Nikki ain't asking that. Or somebody around Nikki and shit, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's real shit too. You feel me? And that's real shit, nigga. Answer to that. Fuck you talking about? Answer to that nigga. Mm-hmm. Answer to that, because you got a hot mouth. Answer to the shit. You can't serve two masters about it, Blam-Dem. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. D might line you up, dog. D might line you up, dog. I've been through a lot of setups and shit like that. So I know how the shit move, and I know how when you give them the, you know what I mean, they pull them curtains around, they don't line you up, Blam-Dem. Gotta move correctly, partner. You know what I'm saying? Because the niggas you looking to see to do it ain't the ones that look. You feel me? You got niggas like me that sit in dark rooms like this for 6 weeks. They won't even turn on the light bulb, my nigga. You feel me? Ain't hiding from the law, nothing like that. Just normality. They don't want nothing to do with the YouTubes or the Facebook or the IG or none of that shit. Follow me on IG at Joe Wise Lifeline. You dig? Yeah, and Twitter X. Follow me on Twitter X, Joe Wise Lifeline. Follow me everywhere you can find me at. You feel me? Like, yeah, Blam-Dem. Get the shit together, nigga. Need an explanation. We need an explanation for this shit. You can't be moving like that, nigga. Nah. I don't know where your gangster shit came from, but that shit right there, ain't it? You might be a shooter or go-getter, but that ain't by the codes, nigga. You have to cut through people, and that shit weird. Anyway, nothing personal. Just I relate that thing here. Cause the man say, a bad man, him never this and make it and say, you know, you can't, say you're a gangster. But are you know, you see me I say, are you hype up yourself away, my youth, where you make some money rate and I like your blood clot. Cause you hype up yourself a certain way. When me hype up myself, I do it for like shock value, but it not hurt nobody for real, you see me I say. Them can't just go about them business and avoid me, but one of the things that I say, the investigators can't go behind that unless it's child, has something to do with a child, or, you know what I say, then you deal with them people and the way you have to deal with them. But you can't be asking for police to get people where do the same thing you would do pussy. Not a pussy thing. You see me? You know, not a pussy thing. You see me? If you do the same thing them do, why you want police to take them out the way? A post-war thing them. But you seem like you know, a nigga that niggas might like. But once your head kick off on people, it kick off, dog. See? And you like to scandalize people's business. You see it, and them something, you see it. So I say, yeah. One Joe Wise gang. One Joe Wise Lifeline. NDE gang. So NDE gang, nigga. Yeah, Blam-Dem, you have to circle on yourself before them and them calm you down. And calm it down. You see, because them a circle from the outside in. You see, I tell you that right now. Yeah. And in your blind spot, you think you can see it, but in your blind spot. Isn't it? Real bad man things. Yeah, because all of we know the same people and ironically. Is it a coincidence we know groups of the same people, or we're affiliated with people who know people that know people? That's crazy as fuck. So look out, man, because yeah, even niggas around you, they linking with the same niggas you talking about. It's because the police watching why they ain't do something to you. Like, you feel me? Like, they linking with the same niggas that, like, you're talking about. They on the phone with these niggas. You get what I'm saying? Like, they on the phone with these niggas. The same niggas that surround you, they on the phone with these niggas. They lined you up already. It's just because the police, them feds watching why niggas ain't put it on you yet. But they got you, they surrounding you and shit with this shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? So they're just waiting for the right time and opportunity, boy. So you gotta keep that 30 on you for sure. You gotta keep that 30 on you for sure. That's what I'm saying. And when you're in New York, you gotta have yourself covered, bro. You feel me? Yeah. In New Jersey too. In New Jersey too. And in Philly too, because I would have a bad man in that place and I tell you about. Yeah, that's what I said. Would have a bad man when you don't know the world is a small place. And them I like you. Would have a gangster man talk about seeing New York, New Jersey, Philly. It's a man say, yeah. So you have to watch because when they come, you can't have a gun in a Philly and thing like that. I think it's a gun state. When you come to New Jersey is not a gun state. New York is not a gun state. So Blam-Dem, are you gonna walk around with the extender? Or how you gonna get to cover yourself? You know what I'm saying? Because gang shit up here different from how gang shit flow in the South. New York niggas is on different timing than y'all. You know what I'm saying? Most New York niggas answer to their hood, they selves type shit. So when you down there running off your mouth, how you gonna tour up to New York? Is you gonna have your strap with you? Better have your strap with you. Cause niggas in New York got their straps, even though it's not a gun state. But you can't get caught with it, nigga. And you're not from New York, nigga. You're not from New Jersey. You see what I'm saying? You're not from none of the states that's not. So you could talk that shit in Florida. You could do all that shit in Florida. Because it's a holy ground state. But what you gonna do when the niggas like, you feel what I'm saying? In Jamaica, you gonna do what you gonna do because you know how the program go. But like, what you gonna do when it's, because you're becoming a celebrity. Becoming a celebrity, bro. Ain't nobody untouchable, my nigga. I can tell you that for sure. Ain't no one untouchable. Like, and I'm talking from my own life experience. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, know that you're in the game of blood sacrifice. You're in the game of blood sacrifice, boy. Don't get it fucked up, nigga. You're in the game of blood sacrifice. And at this point, if you want to know what we see, you the sacrifice, dumbass nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You don't go against them people. One thing you don't do is go against Jamaican people like that, nigga. You see? So you're in the game of blood sacrifice and you don't even know it, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? You gotta play this shit strategically as a motherfucker. Because the more you expose yourself like that, is the more you need money to maneuver around. So it's the more you're gonna need to keep exposing yourself and putting yourself in the bullseye range, nigga. So you gotta, the fuck wrong with you, man. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the way you took on the app. I like when you tell her, go suck them woman and move them blood clot and go see it. Yeah, I like them type of thing there. You see me? I like some of the mix up something them too. You see, but I not like when I call on the police on people. Police can be very traumatizing. You see me, I say, and though some boy a wicked, dirty criminal, man, you make the police do them job and you don't do it for them. So Blam-Dem wait till he's out of range. That's why blood clot, chronic laugh make the song. Hometown. Subliminal as fuck to certain niggas. Because them bad enough, but them run away from them hometown because they can't handle the heat of how they niggas throw down. So Blam-Dem wait till he's in Miami, Florida, or wherever he at in Florida, and then he start talking shit about the niggas that he's far away from, not knowing that Florida keep it closer to them than the motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Because niggas know niggas that know niggas that know niggas. Just like you know niggas that know niggas that know niggas because you're a part of the gang. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas are part of the team. You know what I mean? Now, like, opposition to the gang and opposition to the team. Nigga, get your shit proper, get your shit right. You feel me? Yeah, you should have just kept it pushing and don't give a fuck. I ain't about to go against the niggas and talk no Interpol listening. I ain't gonna fuck wrong with you. You know Interpol listening, you know a lot of niggas came through the program. You see what I'm saying? Just like any fucking Mexican. And now you're about to make all their shit hot. You're like, I ain't got the situations y'all got. I ain't got the situations Squash got. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Squash situation, you get him 25 years in federal prison, nigga. You see, not only did you cross the border, you came and you committed certain levels of crimes. So there's 10 years at least in the feds for Squash. If you get out of that shit, Squash is telling. You understand me, bro? If Squash get out of this shit, he's telling. You understand? In his head, yeah, now you call him, boom, bam, bam, you charge him with this, boom, but now what? They're gonna send him back. No, they're gonna prosecute your ass first, you see, and then you're gonna serve your time, which give him the wages for the crimes, the money, turn your energy into money, you see. Then after that, they gonna, so they take an asylum. So when Chronic Law sing him song say, I not even listen to it yet. See, really never listen to it yet. But me know say, cause from the Blam-Dem I title them thing. Me know say that's subliminal to them boy. You see me, I say, a lot of them take an asylum. They either say that they're gay or their life is in serious danger and they can't live where they live because they're in an area of war. That's why Chronic Law say, now if in hometown and seek no asylum. You see, so Chronic Law will get the respect because Chronic Law say, now leave him hometown and seek no asylum. Boosie left his hometown. Boosie a gangster. You see what I'm saying? Because it's real as fuck where Boosie come from, but it's real as fuck where Chronic Law and them come from too. You see where Squash and them come from too. You know what I'm saying? Where Squash come from ain't no joke, nigga. This is a war zone. You see what I'm saying? Where Vibes Cartel come from, these places are war zones. You get what I'm saying, nigga? Like, where they come from is war zone. They born in war zones, nigga. They born with generational gang shit, aerial shit, nigga. You see, you get what I'm saying? So don't squash situation ain't just simple because the niggas around you and the niggas you grew up with are killers. Everybody killer, everybody hunters, everybody motherfucking going out there, getting to the bag. They hustlers, they killers. They gonna pop you, they gonna do that to you. They bloodthirst ass niggas. They don't fuck around, they serious motherfuckers. So we're not undermining nobody, nigga. Even Blam-Dem, all that. Like the nigga said that you is a gangster. Like you will shoot at a nigga, you would do that and all that. But they don't like you because you're an informant. Then they saying that they're not even forgiving that you got molested, like what do you call it, essayed by your uncle. You see what I'm saying? Allegedly. You see what I'm saying? They're not even like trying to be sympathetic towards you as a victim. They acting like you're a straight Batman, wow. But they act like you're a Batman, and you liked it, and you know you're a homosexual man. You see, that went AWOL. You see it. I'm speaking about Blam-Dem, the TikToker and the YouTuber. You see what I'm saying? And the IGer. You know what I'm saying? And Squash, the dancehall superstar, and the Six Gang and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about them niggas and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? And a little touch on Nicki Minaj, because Nicki Minaj fuck with Blam-Dem now. You feel what I'm saying? Type shit. You feel me? And I feel like Blam-Dem bringing more heat to Squash and shit from all the shit that he was talking about online. And all that shit, Blam-Dem was talking a lot of shit. So maybe the feds was watching them from Blam-Dem. You know what I'm saying? Sir P was talking a lot of shit. You see what I'm saying? And shit like that. You know what I mean? But Squashing them was moving like little children in the fields any fucking way. You see what I'm saying? My nigga, like Squashing them moving like little children in the fields. Straight up, you can't be moving like that, dog. You just look soft in the game, getting caught up like that, back to back to back, nigga. You ain't ready for this. You know what I'm saying? That's just real shit. Maybe you don't understand how this country works. You see what I'm saying? And it's traditional system or how these niggas or how people will drop dimes on you and shit like that, nigga. Here, the fear tactic shit don't work. You tell the nigga what's up, he gonna fuck you up, or you gonna have to fuck him up, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, y'all are killers. You know what I'm saying? These niggas are like, they grew up in a different system and they gonna beat you to death with his hands. You see what I'm saying? Or they wanna fight about it, or if down in them areas, niggas gonna pop you first. So you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas not gangster like that, because if you gangster like that, you'll keep your mouth shut about the affairs that these oppositions of yours did, so the police don't take them out your way, so you can get to kill them yourself. You see what I'm saying? And take their place and go sit on the bunk. You know what I'm saying? Because real gangsters graduate to prison or the grave. That's where a real gangster graduate to. When you're really certified as a gangster, that means you're serving a life sentence, 20 years, 10 years, nigga, at the least. You see what I'm saying, motherfucker? And or you're in the grave. That's what a real gangster is going. You know what I mean? You gotta step up your gangster, nigga, because you're not on the bunk. You ain't certified, nigga. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta stop talking all that. You're the one that bring all the heat on Squash, all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? World Dog. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas brought the heat on Squash. You know what I'm saying? The nigga music career could have took off. You know what I'm saying? Nigga could have signed with a label up here that could have made this shit all good with the US and shit. But all them background controversies and little niggas like you know what I'm saying? And little rat ass niggas that's telling niggas real businesses and shit like that. Like, nigga, if it's really like that, bro, then you should have just went clutching it. Because you know the type of place where you come from, the type of people you're dealing with, bro. You know the nature of these people, bro. So Blam-Dem, you know you gotta walk with that shit fully loaded. And a few niggas with you too, more than a few niggas. Because when them niggas pull up, they don't give a fuck if you shooting them. You know how your people get, bro. They'll stand there like the Wild West and shoot at each other in plain sight and don't even try to take cover, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how you niggas get down. You're not really afraid of shit. You see what I'm saying? As long as you could do the same shit to a motherfucker, you're not afraid of nothing. That's how you Jamaican niggas are. You see what I'm saying? So you acting like you that tough and that gangster, like these niggas won't roll up on you and let it. You ain't worth all that money, nigga. You're on money queens like Nicki Minaj. You ain't worth shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You might have a couple 100,000, nigga, but you can't really go do some shit like Young Thug could do. Nigga, you ain't on it like that. You can't do some shit like Hassan Campbell could do. You know what I'm saying? Or Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got it like that yet, nigga. You see what I'm saying? So when you're moving even through the Caribbean, you gotta be careful, Blam-Dem. You gotta be careful, just like RT Boss gotta be careful how you talking shit about Cartel and Spice, nigga. Spice it up where it's in her favor, your favor, and Cartel favor, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's a dangerous world, and everybody just want to be successful and in the right place. You understand what I'm saying? Correct your wrongs, basically, is what I'm saying. I'm talking shit so I get up in the algorithms, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm talking shit till I get up in the algorithms. You feel me? I gotta get a greater, like, podcast space and shit. I got all the proper things, but, like, the proper podcasting space and, like, the sound barriers and shit, it ain't right here, so we're gonna revamp that whole shit. You feel what I'm saying? So the iPhone works perfectly fine for me right now, just like I am. I don't give a fuck. So just run it up, like, subscribe, share, comment, get me in the algorithm. Even if you're making fun of me, get me in, get me out. You feel me? Yeah, I'm just doing what big YouTubers said to do. Like, I know a few of them. You see what I'm saying? So I gotta, like, come up the channel on my own before they even fuck with me or, like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, Blam-Dem, yeah. Tag this nigga in this shit. Talk the shit that you want, Blam-Dem. Yeah, if you want a match, come match me up, nigga. It's NDEtv9. You know what I'm saying? Add a nigga with some shit and let me know about it, and I'll answer back to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm never afraid to. You know what I'm saying? It could be 50 that pop up. I'll still answer back to the nigga. Like, I don't really give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? So Blam-Dem, let me tell you this. As a Jamaican dog, you might not understand. Like, them in the US, in Florida, in Jersey, and everywhere in the US, not like Jamaica where it's you know what I'm saying, you're gonna fight for the rights because you don't want the police to come. You know the truth or the right thing, but you see where people come together in like a community way and shit like this. Here, people have rights, right? Okay. And no matter how everybody come together, they're gonna have detectives and people that look through shit. You see, you understand what I'm saying? People have rights. So here's the thing. Young Scooter got unalived. Young Scooter got unalived because somebody swatted young Scooter. So he got unalived, right? So, which really bothers me a lot. I couldn't imagine the fright in young Scooter when he really saw the play, when he knew what the play really was. Like demons appeared to take him the fuck out, man. I couldn't imagine what young Scooter was feeling and thinking, because right there he knew everybody that was involved in it. You see what I'm saying? And right as he left his body, young Scooter went and visited everybody that was involved in it. He knows. He knows how it happened. You dig? Young Scooter knows. But they think like because he's out of his physical body, he doesn't know the play. You see? If it was something normal, he would have stayed. A young Scooter got the fuck up out of there. Allegedly. You see what I'm saying? Alright. So in the US, people got rights and shit like that, right? And then like, people don't like people like even standing up for their own rights, so they say don't snitch, right? So they say don't snitch, even if it's in your power not to go to jail and to speak on your behalf. Most people don't want you to say anything, and then you're part of the game, right? See? So it's difficult to digest when you're talking about niggas should be like, I'm high as hell, so I don't even know if my tone of voice is low. Like niggas should be like locked up and shit like that for their crimes, and this nigga killed that nigga and that nigga. That's all that shit you heard from Blam-Dem. You heard him talking about women hygiene and shit like that, this and them and shit. That's all you heard from Blam-Dem until he became popular. But the part that I don't like is really how you want all the other niggas out there that he knows shit about to go down openly like that. And how it's easy for him to classify everyone as a criminal as if he was never ever into criminal activities. That's where it got me. So when them niggas is talking down there, but you know what I mean? When them niggas is talking down there and shit like that, like, you know what I'm saying? They started showing me 1 and 2, like, oh shit. So squash situation could be because of World Dog and motherfucking Blam-Dem. So World Dog might be telling. World Dog might be telling. See, and they get information from Blam-Dem vlogs and shit like that. The World Dog probably telling whoever's closer to Squash or close to Squash that break off, they're telling. See, I'm not talking about chronic law. You see me, I say. But there are certain man and certain small groups that was close to the 6. You see it, and in the America. But then break off from the 6. Then they tell it. They tell it. See? The feds wasn't monitoring Squash. They were sitting on Squash. Like they knew things, right? They knew things. You see me? But I think World Dog, Blam-Dem, and anybody that could be involved that is telling don't realize like the US document things. And in people cases, that information have to really come out. It's not like a Jamaican police that's gonna be like, what? Alright, cool, let's say I word here. Yeah, and then go do what they gonna do and you don't get spoken about. It's not like that. You get what I'm saying? Here, people have rights. So if you call 911 and somebody took him to court, here in the US, you can face your accuser. So I feel like World Dog is telling on Squash. And anybody who broke away from 6, and that's in Florida, fucking with Squash, they telling on Squash, nigga. And if Squash arraignment and all that, and they say like Squash, like they saying that like if Squash get a pass on this, Squash made a deal with the feds. So whoever shipping the you know what I mean, the Blam-Dem, whoever shipping them things, you see what I'm saying? That sent missiles, whoever shipping those, you're saying back to JA, the feds about to get them because World Dog situation, Blam-Dem situation, Squash situation, somebody telling. You understand that somebody is telling. Multiple people took deals with the feds. So more arrest is gonna come for those people that are affiliated, and for the opposition of 6 and everything, because people are telling. Social media is an open world now, so people telling, you understand? So Squash didn't just get caught up because he got caught up. No, they were in place sitting on Squash. They weren't monitoring, they were sitting on Squash, that they could physically see him with the freaking guns allegedly. You see what I'm saying? So somebody had to let them know, give them the drop on things, inner workings, inner beefs, inner things, real information, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Real information. Who Squash got to take out to make sure his shit go right. Somebody giving up all them informations, my nigga. Like, this is real nigga shit. You get what I'm saying? Somebody telling. Somebody's telling, and that's just the bottom line. They could try to go around it all they want. They could jump on the app and go off and create diversions. Somebody's telling. You understand what I'm saying? Straight the fuck up. And if Squash get bail from the feds, he telling. You get me? If any, they all telling. You see what I'm saying? Because we know how the fuck this shit works. You get what I'm saying, my nigga? He had a chip on it. They don't want to hear nothing. He was held by the people just before it got released. He's still working out of the situation. Now you get caught with a chip and a different situation, and it's really, yeah. Why you out? Not even Michael Jackson could have been out. Not even Jay-Z could get away with those things back to back. So why the fuck you out unless you're working out a deal with the feds and seeking asylum? So when a nigga like Chronic Law, like, yeah, hometown, shit be real out there, you feel what I'm saying? So you basically saying some niggas leaving their hometown and seeking asylum. They'd rather be in federal prison and go back home because they feel like they going back to a death sentence and shit like that, you feel me? Which is true, you feel what I'm saying? And the crime rate and shit, but the US work different, nigga. Any crime you do here, you're gonna pay for it here, as long as they catch you. If they didn't catch you, they might take their time to come and get you. But once they catch you, you're gonna pay for it first. You see, so how many years coming having a chip on it? Then the nigga just came in illegally, allegedly, right? The nigga came in illegally. He got caught up by the immigration people. He was in a shooting that he got shot and somebody else got shot. So with all those things back to back, Squash gotta be facing time because he's on American soil. Unless he gets asylum, Squash is getting time. And he's getting federal time, and if he doesn't get it, then Squash is telling Interpol about to pick up a lot of people, and they're gonna be serving federal time. You see what I'm saying? So somebody in that gang telling, like, that's just real shit, and they all stars, and they all make money, and they all want to get back home to the money and get back home to what they know best. You don't think Squash want to be out doing what he does at Squash? So why nobody think he won't cut a deal with the fucking feds? Blam-Dem ran his mouth on the internet. The rest came after that. Sir P also illustrated shit. You see what I'm saying? So how Sir P got all that information if they ain't a rat in their circle? You see what I'm saying? There's definitely a trader. There's multiple traders in your circles, man. They all working it out for themselves. The niggas don't give a fuck about what you talking about. They all want it for themselves. Multiple traders in your circle, nigga. You see what I'm saying? So like if Squash get out of that situation like that, no orbit, no none of that ain't gonna work for that. You'd have to get time, at least 5 years. Bucci get time, dog. Come on now. Buju get time and Buju is an icon. Squash is not an icon. You see what I'm saying? Buju is a lot of people inspiration. Squash is not a lot of people inspiration. Buju is a lot of people inspiration. Buju Banton inspire people. They Squash ain't reached that level of inspiration yet and none of that shit. So this is real nigga shit. Like so that whole other shit right there is flawed. You know what I mean? So they're about to be a rain down on Mobe because a lot of niggas gonna get picked up and kept in them prisons and these prisons. Because somebody's telling the whole story, motherfucker. Somebody telling the whole story, but motherfuckers like to pretend like they don't know what the fuck going on. You feel me? Blam-Dem just threw the net over a lot of niggas and escaped with Nicki Minaj getting money and this and the third and getting links and shit like that and protection and shit like that. Well, a lot of niggas about to get chopped down and cut down because the information already out there. You can't retrack it. You can say, yeah, you're just playing for the clout. Long after you getting the money and all that shit, they done looked into shit like you get what I'm saying? They done been paying that government money to talk to people and shit just to get the information they need to get a whole lot of niggas inside of a building because that's gonna deem them a lot more money. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, ask Blam-Dem if everything set right. So him did run into the same circle, do the same things. He's willing to do the same things still, but he's telling other people, saying the police should kill them and arrest them when he's something like them and he got power. I heard he a real hidden or he got some type of pull out there. But I'm just saying, bro, I'm doing this to go up in the algorithm. So forgive me, just don't be mad at me.